Welcome to the future of digital commerce. We are currently navigating a fascinating era where language has transformed into a direct form of currency. If you look at the trajectory of the creator economy heading toward 2026, you will notice a massive, fundamental shift in how value is generated. It is no longer just about selling the final image, the polished video, or the rendered asset. It is about selling the recipe, the code, the prompt. There is a genuine gold rush happening right now, but it is not being led by the people who are casually playing with AI tools for fun. It is being led by the architects who understand how to control them. Today, we are going to break down exactly how savvy entrepreneurs are turning simple strings of text into scalable, sellable products. We are moving past basic ideas and looking at the sophisticated ecosystem of prompt engineering as a service. This is not just about typing words into a box. It is about understanding the syntax of creativity and turning that syntax into a salary. The power of the prompt pack. The first and most accessible layer of this new economy is the bundle. In the early days of generative AI, people shared their prompts freely on social media. However, as the tools became more complex, time became money. Creators on platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, and specialized AI marketplaces are generating significant revenue by selling curated, high-quantity prompt packs. You need to understand the psychology of the buyer here. Imagine a bundle of 500 ultra-specific prompts designed for a single aesthetic. This could be specialized for architectural visualization, consistent character design for graphic novels, or hyper-realistic stock photography replacements. When a customer buys this, they are not paying for the words. They are paying for the hundreds of hours it took you to refine those words. They are paying for the expertise required to dial in the negative prompts, the aspect ratio settings, the chaos parameters, and the specific stylization values that guarantee a usable result every single time. A generic prompt gives you a lottery ticket. An engineered prompt gives you a specific result. These packs often sell for anywhere between $9 and $49. The value proposition is incredibly simple. Why should a business owner spend 10 hours fighting with an image generator to get a mediocre result when they can pay $20 to copy and paste a formula that works instantly? This is the commoditization of expertise, and it is the foundation of the prompt economy. Subscription models and private communities. Moving up the value ladder, we find the subscription model. This approach is designed for the serious power users and the early adopters. Instead of a one-time purchase, creators are establishing private Telegram channels, Discord servers, or Patreon memberships. This is where the real, recurring revenue lives. The reason this model works so well is due to the speed of innovation. AI models update constantly. We move from Midjourney version 5 to version 6 to new models like Flux, Leonardo, or Mystic in the span of months. A prompt that worked perfectly in January might be obsolete by March. The subscription model solves this pain point for the customer. For a monthly fee, subscribers get access to fresh, cutting-edge prompt batches every single week. You are essentially selling a service that keeps your customers on the bleeding edge of technology without them having to do the research themselves. This works exceptionally well for niche communities. Think about specialized genres like dark fantasy art, retro futurism, or specific interior design styles. A $20 per month subscription might seem small, but with a few hundred loyal members, you're looking at a six-figure business built entirely on text updates and community management.
Educational assets and cheat sheets. There is a massive, underserved market for education. For every person who wants to buy a prompt, there are 10 people who want to learn how to write them. This is where technical guides, cheat sheets, and parameter dictionaries come into play. We are seeing a surge in what we call prompt physics guides. These are literal instruction manuals that teach users how to manipulate lighting, camera angles, and texture density within the AI. You can sell a PDF guide that explains exactly how to achieve cinematic lighting, how to utilize terms like volumetric fog or subsurface scattering, or how to render specific materials like refractive glass or water realistically. These educational assets are often sold on platforms like Ko-fi or Patreon. It is a lower barrier to entry for the buyer, usually priced around $10 to $20, but it serves a crucial purpose. It establishes you as an authority. It proves you understand the engine under the hood. Once a customer trusts your cheat sheets and sees that your advice improves their output, they are significantly more likely to purchase your higher ticket items or consulting services later on. The Notion ecosystem. Organization is the single biggest pain point for prolific AI artists. When you are generating thousands of images, keeping track of which prompt created which result becomes a nightmare. This brings us to the template market. Smart creators are building pre-filled Notion dashboards designed specifically for generative art workflows. These are not just blank pages. These templates come embedded with prompt libraries, random idea generators, and project tracking tools. You are selling a system. You are selling clarity. A user can buy a dashboard for $30 that helps them organize their daily generations, track their favorite seeds, and brainstorm new concepts using a database you have pre-populated. This is a digital product with zero shipping costs, zero inventory, and infinite scalability. Once you build the template, you can sell it 1,000 times without any extra work. It appeals to the professional user who treats AI art not as a hobby, but as a production pipeline. Bespoke commissions and consulting. For the highest tier of monetization, we look at personalized services. This is where freelance marketplaces and direct consulting come in. There are countless businesses, authors, and game developers who have a specific vision but lack the technical vocabulary to execute it. You can charge a premium to take a client's vague idea and craft a set of perfect, stress-tested prompts. This is increasingly common for self-published authors who need book covers. They might want a specific scene, perhaps a brooding vampire in a Victorian setting with very specific lighting and color grading. They do not want to learn prompt engineering. They just want the cover. You provide the prompt that generates that cover, or you generate the assets for them using your skills. This high-ticket approach also extends to the Steal My Workflow masterclasses. If you have a unique artistic style that everyone loves, you can record a video walkthrough showing your exact process. You show the prompt chain, the upscaling settings, the external editing, and the post-processing. These deep-dive educational products can sell for nearly $100 on platforms like Teachable or Thinkific. You are essentially handing them a business in a box, allowing them to replicate your success.
The major takeaway here is that the output is no longer the only product. The input is just as valuable, if not more so. Whether it is through bundles, subscriptions, educational guides, organizational tools, or bespoke consulting, the ability to speak the language of AI is a highly marketable skill. We are seeing the rise of a new kind of digital artisan. This is a creator who builds tools for others to create. The market is hungry for efficiency, consistency, and quality. If you can package that efficiency into a prompt or a workflow, you can turn a sentence into a sale. The question is not if AI will change the economy, but how you will position yourself within it to capture that value.